Hello everyone, welcome back to Knowledge Circle once again. As we have got circular from ICSE few days ago, last month we received that there will be two examinations for class 10th, semester 1 and semester 2. So ICSE board has released a sample paper for semester 1 computer, and the paper is in front of us, and today we will discuss this paper and the entire solution will be discussed with you all. So stay tuned, stay with us and watch the complete video so that you can solve the paper also, and you will see that how to prepare yourself for this semester 1. Okay, so let's begin. Let's see, we have 50 marks paper and the time allotted is 1 hour including the reading time also, and the marks are in front of the questions already given, and we have to choose the correct options. Question number 1, section A contains 30 marks and the section B will be of 20 marks. So let's begin with section A. Question number 1 is choose the correct answer. Which of the following are valid comments? Which of the following are valid comments in Java? So we know that there are two types of comments in Java. One is single line comment and one is multi-line comment. So you can see here single line comment is which? This is what single line comment, and the first option, the first one is what? Multi-line comment. So as per this, option number 1 and option number 3. So we will go with which one? 1 and 3rd. So this will be the correct answer. 1 and 3rd will be correct answer. So it means the first option will be correct. This will be the correct answer for this. So let us see the second question. What second question says? Operators with the higher precedence are evaluated before the operators with the relatively lower precedence. So let's arrange it in a higher to lower precedence. So as we know that in these four, among these four, increment operator, this increment operator which is plus, has the highest precedence. Then after, the second highest precedence is of the modulus operator. Then third is what? Third one is relational operator, and the fourth one is logical one. So we will go with which one? The correct order is 4, 2nd, 3rd one. 4, 2nd, 3rd one means this one. This will be the correct answer. The third option will be the correct one. Moving towards question number C. Which of the following keyword is used to create an instance of class? We all know that to create an object of the class we use new keyword. So the correct answer for this question number C, it will be, for the correct answer for the question number C will be first, new operator. Moving towards the question number 4, what is the final value stored in the variable x? Okay, so if you see here, the question is, there is a variable of, the variable name is a, the type is double, and the value is minus 8.35. First, what happens that there is a method of math class floor which rounds the number to the nearest lower integer. So when we round it, we get minus 9. What we will get? Minus 9, because it will go to the nearest lower integer. It will not go to minus 8, that will be higher, because minus 9 is smaller than minus 8.35. Okay, and then we have ABS method which does what? Which converts it into positive. So minus 9 will be converted into a positive number and our answer will be 9. Okay, 9 means 9.0 because the variable is double type. Okay, so with that we can understand that which option is correct. The correct option is first one. It is 9.0. Let's move to the next question. Question number E. Name the type of error in the statement given below. As you can see that it's written int r equal to 100 divided by 0. Okay, so it is very clear to us that there is no syntactical error. Everything is placed properly as per the grammar rule of Java. Okay, it has no logical error. So what it can be? It is a runtime error. How it is runtime error? I'm telling you, because when you will run it, you will have an exception because a number can't be divided by 0. That's why we will go with the option second, that is runtime error. Okay, moving towards question number 2. Here we have to fill the blanks, but then there also we have 4 options. The first one is allows a class to use the properties and methods of another class. What is that property? This property is known as inheritance, the process of acquiring the property of one class by another class. Okay, so let's move to the next question. The number of bytes occupied by char data type. It's very simple to us. It's very easy for us. We all know that it takes 2 bytes. How much? It takes 2 bytes. So we will do what? We will just tick on the option number 3, 2 bytes. Moving towards question number C, is called an instance of class. What is known as instance of class? Object is known as instance of class. So the correct option is the first one, C1. Object is known as instance of class. Question number D, are the words which have spatial meaning? It's very simple question. Which words have simple meaning? Identifier, methods, package or keyword? So keywords are the spatial words, okay, that has spatial meaning to the compiler. That's why keyword, we will go with keyword. Next, method that accept a string without any space. Yes, this is a little bit tricky, where we have 2 methods where we accept string, next and next line. We know next int is not used for accepting string, so the answer will be from next or next line. So what is the correct answer for this? The correct answer is next method. Next method accept the string without any space, and if you have space in your string, then you must use next line method. Next line method accept the string which have spaces also, but next line will not. Let's move to the question number 3. Name the following the keyword to make a variable as a class variable. If you wish to make a variable as a class variable, make it static. What you will do? Make it static variable. Moving towards question number B, intermediate code obtained after compilation is known as, that is bytecode. We all know intermediate code is what? Bytecode. Here let me tell you children, there are 3 steps. The code that we write is known as source code. The code which is compiled, that is called bytecode, and that is when it is converted from bytecode to machine code, that code is called object code. Let's go to question number C. The method with the same name as the class name and which does not have a return type. It's very simple. It is known as constructor. Constructor has same name as class name and it doesn't return a value. It only initializes the data members of a class. The statements to stop execution of a construct. Okay, if we have to stop the execution of a construct, so we go with break statement. Break is used for that. Okay, other 2 options are not correct. Let us go to the next one. Invoking a method passing the object of a class is termed as. When you are invoking a method, in the place of value we are passing what? We are passing the object. So we'll go with the second option, that is called by reference. Coming to the question number 4, where we have to state true or false. Byte is a non-primitive data type. What it will be? Byte is a non-primitive or primitive? Byte is a primitive data type, such as other primitive data types are what? Int, double, char. So byte is what? It is a part of integer. It's a group of integer. Okay, so it will be what? It will be written that byte is a non-primitive, so we will go with false. It will be false. Let's go to the next one. We have a condition here: 2 is greater than 3 and 4 is greater than 6. False. both statements are false. But what is it is written here? It's written that not false. Before false it is not. So not false means true. So what will be the correct answer? It will be true. B, fun is correct. Next, scope of local variable is within the class. Yeah, the scope of the variable is local variable is within the class only. So we will tick on true option. Default statement is optional in switch case. Yes, default statement is optional. Okay, it can be, it may not be. If you want to put it, you can. The assignment operator is left associative. The assignment operator is left associative. No, assignment operator is right to left. Okay, so it will be false. So we got the answer of first 4 questions. Okay children, so moving forward, let's move to question number 5, which is here we have to do what? We have to find out odd one out. We have 4. We have encapsulation, we have data abstraction, we have portable, and we have polymorphism. So as we see here, first, second and fourth are, what are they? They are OOP features, principles of OOP. But the third one is not a principle of OOP. It's a feature of Java. Okay, it's not the principle of OOP. So the odd one is option number 3, portable. Let us go to second, where we have to find odd. We have 4. We have greater sign, we have equal to sign, we have logical and we have lesser sign. What is odd here? The odd is the third one. Why third one is odd? Because it is a logical operator and the rest are relational operator. That's why it is odd. Moving towards question number C, where we have 4 options: return, break, continue, and system.exit. Okay, so what is odd here? Here, what is odd? What do you feel, children? What is odd? The odd thing is system.exit, because return, break, and continue are jumping statement. They are jumping statement. That's why system.exit is what? Exit is a method which resides in the system class. So that's why here it will be odd. Option number 4. Moving towards the next question, int double char string. Which one is odd? These all are data type, but int double and char are primitive data type, whereas string is non-primitive. That's why string is odd. Question number E. Plus, modulus, divide, and logical OR. So what is going to be odd here? Fourth one is going to be odd here, because rest 3 are which kind of operator? They are arithmetic operator. They belongs to arithmetic operator. But the fourth one is logical. So that will be odd. Let us go to question number 6. What is question number 6? Here we have to tell the output of the following. Here we have a statement expression where we have to calculate. So let us do it. Let us calculate it. Okay, x plus equal to. So first we will write equal to x plus. What is the value of x? It is 5. So we'll write here 5 plus x plus means postfix. So we will keep it 5 only. Next time it is plus x. So after writing 5, the value is already increased. Now x value is 6, but again we have prefix, so 6 plus 7. Okay, the postfix and prefix both added. Now we will put here plus, and minus x means now how much it will be? Now it will be 6. Okay, now it will be 6. And last time again we have to write here, it is asking us to write the value of x once again. So what we will put here? Again we will write here, it will be 6. How much? 6. So let us add it. 5 plus 5, 10, 7, 17. 17 plus 6, how much? 23. And 23 plus 6, how much it will be? It is going to be 29. So the correct answer will be what? 29. Let us go to the second question, B. It's written here, if A is greater than B, then there is a printing statement A plus B, and again there is a printing statement where the arguments are A into B. Okay, so let us solve this. If we solve it, first we check the condition. The condition is false. If the condition is false, then this statement system.out.println A plus B will not be executed because it belongs to this, and when and if is having a single statement, then it does not require to have the block. Okay, so this statement is not going to be printed. What will be printed? The next statement is going to be printed, and A into B, that is 5 into 7. So what will be output? The output will be 35. The correct option is 35, second option. Let us go to question number C. It is written string x equal to A is greater or equal to 90. If it is true, then excellent. If it is false, then best. It's a ternary operator, and if we put the value of A as 90, if you put the value of A as 90, then 90 is equal to 90, then it is true. And when it is true, what will be returned? If it is true, excellent will be returned. Let us go to question number D. Switch x. Okay, there are so many cases such as A, B and C and default. When the value of x is what? Here the value of x is capital A, but here we don't have any capital cases. A, B, C are in small. So the compiler goes with default. And what is written in default? Success. So which option will be correct? The correct option will be third one, success. Let us go to question number E, where we have n equal to 1000. Okay, so let us check the loop. The condition is n is greater than 10. So number is 1000. 1000 is greater than 10, and let us divide the number by 10. Okay, so when you divide 1000 by 10, what you get? You get 100. We get the value 100. Again it goes up. Again the loop gets checked. 100 is greater than 10. Again what will happen? When it is divided by 10, what will remain? When 100 is divided by 10, we get the answer as 10. Again 10 will be checked up. 10 is greater than 10. Condition is false. Okay, the loop will be terminated because the condition is false. So how many times loop executed? Loop executed 2 times. And what will be output? And the output will be 10. So which option is correct here? Option number 3 is correct. Okay, now we are moving forward and we are going towards section number B. Section B, here we have 20 marks questions. Question number 7, 8 and 9 and 10. We will have 4 questions. Let us move to question number 7. What question number 7 says that here we will have some class specifications details. Okay, and we have to answer according to that. Okay, if we go to this, we will find out. I'll go to question directly. I'll show you. Here it's written class A. What we will fill? As we know in the question, it is mentioned the name of the class is overload. So what will be answer? Overload. So here we will see that the option number B is correct. We will go with overload. Let's go to again question number B. Here void print int and intk for. It is asking for loop we have to run in the print. So let us go to print to print the first n natural number. For printing first n natural number, we will start with here, as it is started with the variable. Here it is started with int k. So what we will do, we will initialize it first. So let's see the output, the options of B. What we have: k equal to 1, k equal to n, k equal to 0. So we will go with k equal to 1. We will begin with 1. Okay, and then next one is what? C. it is asking what will be condition of for loop. It will be k should be lesser or equal to n. K should be lesser or equal to n, because we have to print up to n only. And then we have to, the next one is what? Iteration. So iteration is what? It will be plus plus. So what is our that variable, that counter variable is what? K. So we will go with which one? We'll go with option number 3, k plus plus. It should be incremented by only 1. Then let us come back to the question where we have question number E. There is a method print which returns true or false boolean type, which accepts two argument int m, and second it will be what? It will be let us go to the question. Let us see, int n double and char. So it will be int n, both number. We have to check whether it is multiple of the first one or not. Let us see the question first, then we will understand. The question is that this method print checks that to check whether n is a multiple of m or not. So how we will do that? For that, what we have to do, we will go to the method. Let us go to the method. It asks for two arguments, so here in the blank we will fill n. And now let us go to f. What it will be? What we will fill in f? As it is asking that whether it is multiple or not, so let us directly go to the options, then it will be very clear to us. Options are if n module m, or it will be m module n, or if it will be m divided by n. So as per the question, as the question says to us that which should be multiple of which, question says that n is a multiple of m, n is a multiple of m, n is a multiple of m, so we have to divide n module m. So where this option is n module m, the first option, n module m is equal to 0 means it's completely divisible, n is completely divisible by m, so we will go with the option number 1. Okay, now we are moving towards question number 8, where we have some program specifications such as class name, variables, methods. Okay, we have class name telephone, variables are NOC for number of calls, bill for calculating the bill, and one variable of string type n to store the name of the customer. Methods for input, methods for printing, and methods for calculating. Okay, now let us go to the first question. Void main, it is there to create an object of the class to invoke the functions. Class A, so what we will be writing here? A. The answer for this, it will be telephone. The first option will be correct. Question number B, let us move to question number B, where it is asking us to create the object of scanner class, scanner OB. So to create the object of any class, we need which one? It's already asked in the first question. We need new keywords, so we will be just ticking on the new option. So we got the answer of 2 questions. Okay, now we are moving towards the next one. Then we have the method input, where we have a printing statement, enter the number of calls, user will enter a value, and to accept that value we need a variable. We have NOC for that. We need to call the next int method. Okay, let us see the options given in question number C. So options are ob.next double, ob.next line, ob.next int. So the correct one will be ob.next int, because we need to have integer value. Let us go to question number D. Now this question is about this method is for calculation. It calculates the call, and let us go to see the condition. The condition says what? If number of calls are 100, up to 100, then it will be free, but next calls after 100, then every call will be charged as 2.5 rupees. Okay, 2 rupees 50 paise. So for that we have to apply the condition, and we will directly go with options. Okay, the question number D, options are what? Options are NOC is lesser than 100, if NOC is greater or equal to 100, lesser or equal to 100, or it is greater than 100. So the correct option will be, condition will be NOC is lesser or equal to 100, because we have to check that the number of calls must be up to 100, then only it is free. Okay, so let us go to calculate method once again, where we will see that if this condition is true, if the number of call is lesser or equal to 100, then bill will be 0. There will be no charge. Else if it is false, it means that if the number of calls are more than 100, then how we will calculate the bill? So let us go down and let's find out. We will just go with the options of question number E. Bill equal to 0 plus NOC minus 100 into 2.50. Bill equal to NOC minus 100 into 3.50. It's very clear to us that we will go with option number 1. Why? Because see, suppose user has done 150 calls, so first 100 calls are free. So how to get that how many calls are done more than 100? So we need to subtract the total call from 100. Okay, when we subtract, what we get here number of calls 50, which has to be charged, and that will be multiplied with 2.5. okay, so this is how correct, and option number 1 of question number E is correct. Let us go to the last question of this F, where what we have to do, after completion of it, print method is completed, done. In the main method we have created object of telephone class T, and then we are calling the methods T dot input method is called, and F is blank, T dot print is called. So which method is remaining to be called? Which method is remaining? Second one is remaining, and that is calculate. So let us go with the option of F. Options are T dot input, T dot calculate, T dot print. So the correct option is the second one, T dot calculate. So this is the correct answer. Let us go to question number 9. The following program segment calculates norms of a number. Okay, what is norms of a number? Norm of a number is the square root of the sum of squares of all digits of number. Suppose number is 68, so the digits are 6 and 8. So square of 6 is 36 and the square of 8 is 64. When you add up, you get 100. And when you get the square root of 100, and that is what? 10. Okay, so this is what? Let us come to question number 9. So this is called norm of a number. We are going to see this program. Okay, so the program is here and there are some blanks where we have to fill it up. A void norm method name, we will accept the number, that is argument n. There are two variables int d and s, and what we will fill here, s equal to what should be it? It should be 0. The initial value of s should be 0 because it is for sum. Okay, whenever we have to make a variable for sum and continuously that variable is getting updated, that should be, the initial value should be kept as 0. Now let us see here second one, where we are running a loop because we have to find out the digit. Then we will run a while loop where we will write the number should be greater than 0. The number is n. So question number B, let us go to question number B, and there are three options. N is greater than 0, n is lesser than 0, n is greater than 1. So the correct answer will be n should be greater than 0. Okay, come back to the question again. The C1 is what? After checking the condition, we have to find the digit. We will use modulus operator. The digit will be stored in D. Next step is what? We have to add it. What we have to add it? We have to add the square of the digit. So for square, what we can do? Let us see question number C options. Options are S plus DD, S into D plus D, S into S plus D. So we will go with the first option where sum will be stored. Again, the value of sum will be stored in the sum itself, means the sum plus the digits multiplication of digit, that is D into D. This will be correct. We have to find the square of the digit and it will be stored back into the sum. Question number D, math. Okay, let us go with the question number D, then we will come back to the options. option is what here, system.out.println method for printing, and norm equal to what is norm equal to, we have to print that, and where we have stored it, where we have stored the total, we have stored in S. So the correct option will be what here, we have to find out the square root also. So we have math.sqrt again, which is the correct way of writing. See, we can't write n because we have calculated the total in S. So we will go with the first one, because maths class methods are written in small letters, not in capital. So first option is correct. Let us go to question number 10. Question number 10 is what, that here we have to read the paragraph carefully. Okay, case study 1, you have to read the paragraph carefully, then you will answer the questions. Okay children, so I'm directly going to the questions and I will answer. You will read the paragraph thoroughly, then you can answer. Questions are not difficult at all. What are the two decision control statements? So we know that decision control statements are if and switch. These are what? Decision control statements. Let us go to the next one. An if statement within another if statement is termed as, we all know that if inside if is called as nested if. Question number C, name given for repetitive execution of a set of statement. If something is repeated, then it is called looping. The first option is looping. Let us go to question number D. What is question number D here? Which of the following does not execute even once? So look at these statements. First is k equal to 1. Okay, k is lesser or equal to 100, k plus plus. So it is going to be executed 100 times. Okay, second is for k equal to 10 and k is lesser than 1 plus plus. K value is 10, but 10 is not lesser than 1. So it's not going to be executed once also. Let us go with the third also. K is equal to 1, k should be greater or equal to 1, so it will execute at least once. So which will not execute even once? Then this is what? Second. Okay, so this was the paper that we had, and we have discussed the entire paper, which was of 50 mark. And I hope this video is going to be very fruitful for all the students, and I hope the concepts and the questions which I have explained are clear to you and your doubts are clear. Thank you.